All right. Good evening. You all are welcome to Cryptobase Media. It's another Saturday, another Zoom session. All right. You all are welcome. Welcome to Cryptobase Media. Tonight, we are talking about how to avoid trading errors and stay profitable in the market. How to avoid trading errors. Tonight, we are talking about a very serious topic, guys. A very serious topic that if you are missing this, in fact, I don't know what to say, but this meeting is very, very important, guys. How to avoid trading errors and stay profitable. There's no doubt that if you are currently in the crypto market, you would have made trading errors. You would have made errors before. Even if you are a newbie, you would have made errors. So if you're a newbie that you are so lucky that you haven't made any errors, this meeting is still for you. In fact, it is very, very important that you join this meeting. Making a screenshot of the Zoom slides, of the PowerPoint slides so that you can make reference back to the meeting. And then again, guys, this meeting is recorded. So you can be sure that you can go back to the meeting and listen again and understand what we said. But there is value in staying till the meeting ends because there is value in a live session, guys. That's why it's called a Zoom session. Ordinarily, if it's not Zoom session, Cryptobase Media would have just recorded this thing, maybe a very long hour thing, and then we just share it to our YouTube channel and make you guys listen. But a Zoom session is more than that. You get to ask questions, anything you don't understand about what we are talking about, and then you get them answered. It's as simple as that, guys. And we do all this for free. We do all this for free, guys. We do all this for free. And then, guys, there's an announcement. Yes, there's an announcement to make. Make sure that you stay to the end. Make sure that you stay to the end of this meeting so you get the announcement. And most especially is the announcement is more like a giveaway kind of thing. It's more like a giveaway kind of thing. So if you are new, if you are not yet in our premium groups, make sure that you stay for this announcement because it's actually a giveaway, guys. I won't like to reveal it yet. Some of you might have known this, but just hold on. So I'm going to make that announcement at the end of this meeting, guys. So it is going to profit you very much. All right. I think I'm all right. Okay. So how to avoid trading errors and stay profitable. How to avoid trading errors and stay profitable. That's tonight's topic, guys. That's the topic. Okay, but first of all, before we proceed, I would like to tell you that this Zoom session is proudly sponsored by Cryptobase Media. So Cryptobase Media organizes Zoom session like this every Saturday to learn, so that you guys can learn, so that you guys can understand about the market, so that you guys can stay profitable, so that you guys can stay updated, so that you guys can understand things. You can learn from experience of traders, of expert traders, so that you can also be profitable like them. Okay, more people are joining, great. So my name is Rock, and I'm the one hosting you tonight, guys. And then I want to advise everyone. Crypto Pastor is also in the building. That is the CEO of Cryptobase Media, guys. That's the CEO of Cryptobase Media. And okay, we're starting off right away. Great. We're starting off. So, so now, what are we talking about? How to avoid trading errors and stay profitable. Since profitability is the main objective, right? Now, so the things that I might say in this meeting is very, very possible that you guys have not heard them before. And it is possible that they contradict whatever you know before. That is why you should know that it is important that there are some things you learn and then there are some things that you unlearn. So as I go on, you're going to reason with everything I'm saying, and then you're going to understand my points. You're going to find the meaning to it, and then it will make sense. It will make a lot of sense to you guys. So, okay. So guys, that is why I want you all to be like very, very attentive in the meeting. I want you to be very, very attentive and fully concentrated. I want you to be attentive and fully concentrated, guys. So, okay, let's get on with it. Now, normally, we're always talking about fundamentals, we're always talking about technicals, we're always talking about sentimental analysis. But do you guys know that there is mental analysis? You know, when I say mental, some people might think maybe I'm talking about someone that is mad or someone that is insane or something like that. Well, the mental has to do with the psychology of every trader. It has to do with the mindset of every trader. And then it is going to be playing an important role in tonight's topic, how to avoid trading errors. Because the fact is, some of the trading errors that we make mostly, they have to do with the way we think. They have to do with the fear that we have. They have to do with our emotions controlling our set trading plan. It happens, guys. It has happened to experienced traders in the past, guys. And guys, let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing. It might sound as a secret to you, but guys, it is very, very important that you know this. It's very, very important. You know, there are some traders that you think they're actually making money in the market, but honestly, they are losing that money more than you think they are making it. Yes, but they make it seem to you like they are gaining that money, like they are making a lot of money. So even there are researches that have been done, and then some people believe that okay, 90% of crypto analysts, that 90% of them, they are actually not really profitable as they seem to be. You know, all those guys that are on Twitter, those crypto Twitter guys that will start and then sharing stuff, sharing analysis, this and that. See, the fact is that it's none of them that are very, very profitable. You see, there are sometimes that you would have made your charts, done everything, and then it's not like you don't know what to do. You know what to do, but you're going to look at that market, come down to your buying zone, to your opportunity, and then you watch it go back up. It happens, guys. It happens to inexperienced traders. It happens very, very much. And then let me say, it is only a few percentage of crypto traders are actually making profit and then consistent with that profit making. You know, there are different kinds of profit making. Profit making might be random, but this one I'm talking about a consistent type of profit making, guys. A consistent type of profit making. Not that you're making profits today, you make it maybe next month. That's just random, and that's not crypto trading. In crypto trading, a real profit making is a consistent one. Is a consistent one, guys. So it is very, very important that you have the mindset of trading cryptocurrency consistently and making that profit consistently, guys. So now, let me outline some of these errors to you guys. Let me outline some of these errors to you guys. Some of the errors that cryptocurrency traders face. So some of the errors that they make, sorry, some of the errors that cryptocurrency traders make. I'm going to outline everything to you guys. Now, okay, yeah, we have the error of not taking profits. This one is very, very rampant. You know, crypto traders will just watch the markets go up to their profit taking zone. You know, the greed will be there now. You don't want to take profits, not taking profits. Maybe the person is being afraid of selling too early or this thing, but it happens very much, guys, not taking profit. And then also moving stop loss too soon. This one happens. It happens. You know, these stop losses, there are ways that you place your stop losses that you don't get stepped out. You know what I mean by getting stepped out is that the market will eat your stop loss price and then the market will go back up after you've done everything on your analysis. So there are ways that you set your stop loss that you don't get stepped out, but this part of the trading errors that cryptocurrency traders face, guys. It's part of the trading errors that cryptocurrency traders face. So another one is selling too early. Yes, this one is very, very common also, especially in the bullish market. People sell too early, feel, wow, I've made this type of money. Wow, this is crazy. I love this money. Wow, this and that. You know, for that short-term gratification, people forget about the long-term thing, because crypto trading mostly is about the long term. It's not about you saying all those short-term, you know. There most times when you look at your profit and loss, when you look at your trade and then your trade is going on fine, you get this dopamine shot. That dopamine shot, that feeling of happiness in you, you know, your brain tends to release that dopamine chemical, and then people, many crypto traders, they get fulfilled with that short dopamine shots, and then a trade that they're supposed to leave and let it run and then take profits gradually, they are definitely going to exit that trade early. So That is part of the error, guys. That's part of the error. It's an error because you can be imagining regretting that you sold early, regretting that you sold the coin too early. So that is another error, guys. Now, analysis without action, the one I mentioned earlier, you just make your analysis. You've done everything fine. Or maybe you now had someone, maybe your friend or something, now told you that, oh, this coin is this and that. Now, that coin that you've analyzed earlier, you didn't buy that coin. You now went to buy the coin from one person. So the other coin you now bought, that coin didn't pump. But the one that you've analyzed carefully, you guys can relate to what I'm talking about. If you're a crypto trader, the one that you've analyzed carefully, that coin now later started pumping, and then you feel regret that I should have listened to my own analysis. I should have trusted my analysis. I shouldn't have listened to someone else. It happens always, guys. It happens always. And that fault, it is from you. It is from yourself, but it's not from your friend. The reason why people try and do something like that, people follow what others have to say about their own market, about their own coin, about the coin they should buy, is that if anything goes wrong, they will want to blame that trading decision, that trading error. They want to blame it on other persons. That person that advised them to buy that coin, they want to blame that trading error on that person. If you are just coming, if you are just joining in, you are welcome. You are welcome. We've not gone too far, so you are going to be sure that you are still going to grasp most of what I'm talking about. So I've talked about analysis without action, and then there are many more. There are many more. There are many more. There are many more errors. There are many more errors, guys. There are many more trading errors. So if you want to ask any question, you have to save that your question for later, because there's time for asking question in our Zoom session. All right, guys. So moving on to the next slide now. Now, okay. I now outlined causes of trading errors. Normally now, we are talking about how to avoid the trading errors, how to conquer those trading errors. But we have to identify what is causing that error at the first place before we can say we want to conquer them. Normally now, before you provide a solution, we have to have a problem first. So now, we want to show that, I want to show you guys that, those causes, the causes of those trading errors first, before we now talk about conquering those trading errors. Now, let's move on. Now, the first cause of trading errors. I've mentioned trading errors for you guys. The first one is lack of concentration, guys. Concentration is like, should I say, it has to do with your mind also. It is psychological also. When you concentrate, there are a lot of distractions these days, especially in this age. In fact, for you to concentrate in this age, it is very, very rare before you can see someone that is actually concentrating in this age, because the fact is that there are many things that are hustling for your attention. There are many things that are hustling for your concentration. There's WhatsApp there, WhatsApp chat. There's WhatsApp status there. There's Instagram. There's TikTok. Someone else is sharing a thread on Twitter. Now, all those contents, everything revolving around your head, even games, even movies, everything, they serve as distraction for you, and they can cause trading errors. When you don't concentrate, that is when they can cause trading errors. When you are fully concentrated in something, every move. You are going to interpret, analyze, and understand whatever the market is telling you directly, and then you are going to use that information to your own good. That is the essence of concentration, guys. And it seems most of us get to lose concentration these days. We tend to lose concentration these days. But let me quickly chip this in, guys. If you want to be concentrated, like if you want to understand concentration and then be more focused in your crypto trade, because honestly, concentration is really going to help you stay profitable. If you are fully concentrated, and then let's say you map out like 30 minutes for analyzing your charts, and then now you are there analyzing everything without any message from anybody sending you any message. You dial your phone. Your phone is, because I know, okay, even as you are in this meeting now, I know there are many of us that would have been receiving WhatsApp messages now. As the Zoom session is going on, you have been receiving WhatsApp messages. Another notification will be coming from Twitter. Another person will be posting on TikTok. You understand? So when there is lack of concentration, you don't get to understand every detail that the market is talking about. And that is how we get to make trading errors. That is how we get to lose focus. We get to forget about our trading plans. Guys, concentration is very, very important. Before I get to this meeting, I did something. My phone, I put my phone on do not disturb. Yes, that is what I'm always doing. And that is what you should also do. Because what I'm talking about here is going to be very, very, very profitable for you. So it is advisable that you put your phone on do not disturb, and then so that you understand everything that we're talking about, and then you jot it down. You know, the moment your concentration is diverted, the moment you are distracted, if you want to get back into that action again, it will be very, very hard. This happens also with books. Sometimes when I'm reading books, the moment I get distracted, then I'll get lost reading the book. I have to go again. I have to read it again. So guys, our concentration is very, very important. Now, if you find it very, very difficult to concentrate, let me show you one trick. If you find it very difficult to concentrate, now, concentration is like a muscle. You know, normally now, if you want to build your bicep, your tricep, you know, some chest muscles, you have to go to the gym every day. Now, you have to practice concentration too every day. Now, let me just use this sharp example for you guys. If you want to practice concentration, just do this. You can just take like 15 to 30 minutes of your time and then focus on one thing. It might be maybe that frame in your house. It might be your bag you're looking at. It might be something, just that one thing. And then when you're looking at that thing, just observe, concentrate, and then feel as your breath is going in and coming out. As you're breathing in and breathing out, you feel all those things. Even when you're working and you feel concentrated to that work, you feel imbibed in that work. Trust me, you are going to be perfectly fine. So now, if you are fully concentrated when you're analyzing your chart, when you're making your trading decision, then you'll be very, very right. You'll be super right. Honestly, guys. So that concentration is very, very important. It's very, very important. All right, you all are welcome. You are just joining in. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. So I was talking about concentration. It's very, very important you are concentrated. You see, now I just got distracted by admitting some other people in. That is the power of concentration, guys. When you are fully concentrated, you are going to understand whatever is happening in the market at the moment or whatever you are doing. So that concentration exercise, you can just focus on that thing. Just fix your gaze on it and then look at it. It might even be the ceiling fan you are looking at. Just focus on it. You might lie down on your back or sit upright and then just do that. Now, the more you do that concentration, the more you practice it, the more you're going to have more concentration strength on every areas of your life, on everything you do, including your trading. And then your trading experience will now be very, very smooth, like super smooth. Guys, this concentration, it goes more than this, but I'm just, taking it bit by bit, just for you to understand what it means to be fully concentrated and then how you can get concentrated. So now, when you are fully concentrated, you get to make less errors, honestly. When you are fully concentrated and then you know what you are doing, you're not distracted. That's why we have these modes on our phone, the focus mode, the do not disturb modes, and all of that. So guys, the second causes of trading errors is the failure to take responsibility. Now, we're always preaching, set your risk management, set your stop loss, set your DCA, set your this, set your that, set your this, set your that. Now, this is the catch, guys. This is the catch. If you tell you set your risk management, set your this, set your that, the fact is that some people know that, okay, this is how I'm going to set stop loss. This is how I'm going to set my risk management, but they are still not going to set it. Or someone that has set that risk management, someone that has set that stop loss, okay, set the stop loss to like 10%. And then let's say that trading goes south. The trading goes south and then the person does not like the outcome of the trade. Let's say the trading later went and lost. Now, this person will feel bad about this trade. If you are here and then you still feel bad about your stop loss hitting, you need to listen to what I'm about to say right now. You need to listen to what I'm about to say. Now, if you still feel bad about it, and then even your wins too try to like shake you, and then you feel like a king when you win and everything, and then you put your wins to your head, you put your losses in your heart. you are still not an experienced trader. You are still not a mastered trader. You've still not mastered that trading activity very well. And the fact is that if you are not careful, you are going to be destroying your mental health. You are going to be causing a lot of havoc to your emotional self. So, guys, it is very, very important that you take responsibility. Now, let me make it clear to you guys. When someone takes responsibility, I know that this thing I'm about to do, I'm about to place a trade. It is risky. If this trade does not go my own way, if this trade does not go my own way, no problem at all. I'm okay with it. I'm satisfied with it. It is my responsibility. I have taken it. If I lose this trade, it is my responsibility. If I win it, congratulations to myself. I'm going to place another trade and I'm going to win another trade. So that is taking responsibility. But now look at someone that is not able to take responsibility, that doesn't want to take responsibility, and then the person seems to show of himself that this trade, I'm buying it at support now. This coin is 100% going to go up. See, let me tell you something. There's no analysis that is 100% correct. There is no analysis that is 100% correct. It is never possible. You might think the market is going up, and then unfortunately, it will disappoint you. It will go down. Yes, the reason is that because we have humans that are trading. It's not robots that are trading. So normally there are patterns, and then people follow patterns. It is normal, no doubt about that. But when a loss happens, you should learn that you should take full responsibility of that loss. You should take full responsibility of it, because there is nobody that is coming to like maybe pity you or something. Like, many people they prefer to get gratification from others, when they lose a trade, and then they tell their friend, and then, oh, sorry, hey, that pity. Many people seek pity a lot, and then those are part of the things that like try to like destroy your mindset about taking responsibility. Yes, you have to take that responsibility. Okay, if you are trading now, if you are gambling, yes, people that gamble with casinos, Best Nigeria, and this and that. And then I know some of them just go with the smallest amount, 100 naira, go there to bet. I don't know if they are still betting for 100 naira, but I know some people just do that, and then they start and then they bet. And then they know that 100 naira is their risk. If that betting goes wrong, then they will lose the 100 naira. These people they are fully ready to take that responsibility. They are fully ready to take that loss because they can stomach the loss. This is part of the reason why you shouldn't risk what you can't. This is part of the reason why you shouldn't risk what you can't lose. What you can't lose, you shouldn't risk it at all. It is very, very important. If you know that you can't lose this money, and then it is very, very important to you, don't risk it. It is better not to risk it, because you should have to take risk that you can stomach. You should take risk that you can stomach. It is all about that, guys. All about that. So you must be able to take responsibility for your own actions, for your trading decisions. You should be able to take responsibility. Now, let's talk about the next courses. As I'm talking about these courses, I'm also talking about how to conquer them, and then how to avoid these errors, trading errors. Now, unwillingness to set rules. Let me tell you something that some of you might not understand, is that the crypto market and even trading itself is like a free world. Trading itself is like a free world. All right, great. Okay, so you must be able to say you want to set rules. Many people are unwilling to set rules. Okay, I was explaining the crypto market and trading itself generally. Trading is like, there is freedom. There are two parts to it. There is freedom in cryptocurrency trading. There is freedom even in the other markets, even in financial markets. There is freedom, and then I'm going to explain what I mean by this freedom to you guys. The freedom is that you are on your own. That is the freedom. You are the one that you are going to set when you are going to enter the market. You are the one that you are going to set when you are going to exit the market. You are the one that you are going to set when to add to your position. You are the one that you are going to set when to remove, when to sell bit by bit, when to take all your trading decisions. And then now, let's take a look at the second part. The second part is that there are some other activities, like other normal day-to-day activities, that there are set rules to them. There are some set rules to them. Let's take a look at that Best Nigeria again, for instance. You know, there is pauses. If the game is over, you won't be able to continue with that bet. But if your trade is on, even if that trade is down 100%, 200%, if you don't take any action, that trade will still be there. But in a bet that you take on 90 minutes match, if that 90 minutes match is over, your bet is over. So these things are like set rules that guide those activities. I hope you guys understand me. So these things are like set rules. Now, crypto trading, there is no rules at all. Like, you are the one that you should set these rules yourself, not someone setting them for you. So now that is why you need to know, you need to set the time and the when and how you should get in a trade and exit a trade. You should set these rules yourself. Now, if you are saying you don't want to set these rules, if you are saying you don't want to set these rules yourself, it's definitely going to affect you, because when time comes, there will be some situation that you won't be able to control if you've not set that rules yourself, and then you've not set your mind to follow those rules. That is where discipline comes in, guys. That is where discipline comes in. So you must be willing to set rules yourself. That, okay, for example, now the rules like, okay, if this trade gets to if I'm losing more than 10%, and then I'm going to exit this trade. That is part of a simple rule. That's part of a simple rule to follow, and then a simple rule to guide your capital. It is very, very easy. But now, okay, let me show you another example. A newbie, for instance, let's say a newbie, the guy gets into market, let's say 2 weeks ago, and then he has been winning and winning and winning and winning and winning and winning, like trades after trades, and it happens to newbies like that. Now, this winning and winning tends to like not training the mental ability of that newbie. Is not giving that newbie the signal that this market can also be down. We are just lucky winning. These markets can also be down. And that is very, very important. Now, if you're a trader, you need to know that there are two possibilities. It's either my trade goes right or it goes wrong. Now, if it goes wrong, am I going down with it? If it goes right, will I be too euphoric about it? That is it, guys. So you need to be willing to set your rules. You need to understand that, okay, as a mature trader, you have to set your rules, and then you have to follow these rules. You have to follow these rules. It's very, very important, guys. Very, very important to follow these rules. All right, now the next one, the next course is fear. Now, there are courses, most of the courses, or let me say some of the causes of trading errors is fear. Let me put it that way. And then this fear is very, very broad, but because of the time, I'm going to like pick it, but you are going to definitely understand what I'm talking about. You're going to understand what I'm talking about. Now, fear, fear sometimes it will make you make irrational decisions, unplanned decisions, decisions that you don't plan about before. Please, if you can hear me, send an eye to the chat session. If you can hear me and see my screen, send an eye to the chat session. If you can hear me and see my screen, send an eye to the chat session. Nice, nice. Why is if you are not hearing me, it must be your network. It must be your network if you are not hearing me. It must be your network. It must be your network. Now, guys, fear. Fear, sometimes they'll make you break rules. They'll make you break rules, like the rules that you've set yourself, like your trading pattern, your trading strategy. Fear can make you break it. And this is what makes us humans, guys. This is what makes us humans. Like all these emotions, fear, doubts, being euphoric, this and that. It's what makes us humans. Now, when you're saying fear as a causative of error, like, when the market, you think, okay, the market is about to pump or something like that, and then you want to catch on a trade, like, man, I must not miss out on this trade. It's not possible, because after this trade leaves here, it is going up, it is going to the moon. Now, because of that, you say you are not buying where you're supposed to buy. You normally, I said I'm going to buy, let's see, I'm going to buy Bitcoin at $39,000. Now, because I feel Bitcoin might not get to $39,000, because I'm afraid it's not going to get to 39,000. I'm just using this as an instance, or an example. But in my own analysis, I feel $39,000 is my buy zone. Now, because I feel that it's not going to get to that $39,000, and then I now jump on it. Let's say I jump on it at 41,000. And then unfortunately, after I jump, I was caught at the top, and then I didn't set stop loss because of my fear. Because of my fear. Now, that market now later went to my buy zone. I've made a trading error. Do you guys understand that? Do you guys understand that? Now, you see, those fears, they are very, very dangerous, because even if you have your set rules, that you've set everything, you have your plan, you have everything, and then people start hyping a coin, and then you feel, man, I don't want to miss out on this coin. I don't want to miss out on this coin. It is very, very important that I jump on this coin. And then you jump on the coin, and then the coin starts dumping. You see, the fear has made you do a trading error. It has made you do a trading error. Now, another one is fear of not losing money. Yes, fear of not losing money. Many people get afraid that, oh man, I don't want to lose this money. I don't want to lose this money. And because of that, they won't get to open a trade. You know, they will chicken out. They will chicken out. They won't want to open a trade because of the fear of not losing money. One of my mentors always say, scared money makes no money. Yes, that's it. Scared money, it makes no money. You see, when you are scared and then you're afraid to act on your own analysis, it is very, very dangerous. That analysis is definitely going to play out later. It's going to play out later, and then you'll be regretting why you didn't follow your own analysis. So fear causes a lot of things. Fear causes a lot of things. So now, if you want to avoid this fear in your trading activity, mentally and everything, this is what you should do. This is what you should do. You need to analyze your risk and your reward. And then you need to know that for you to eliminate fear, you must learn to accept, you must learn to take responsibility. You must be ready to take responsibility for you to eliminate fear. You know, okay, I've set my trades right, and then I've said this is my stop loss, this is my take profit. If it hits my stop loss, good. If it doesn't, if it hits my take profits, good. Now I've analyzed everything. I have my risk, I have my reward. Why do I need to be afraid? I don't need to, because I've already analyzed everything. So even if the market's like, let it do whatever it likes. If the market comes down, hits my stop loss, I'll be satisfied. Why? Because I set my stop loss and I've minimized my risk and I've accepted my responsibility. That's how it works, guys. That's how it works. That's how you don't make irrational trading decisions. That's how you don't make wrong trading decisions. That is it, guys. All right. So the next one right now is having the wrong mindset. Having the wrong mindset. I would like to I'm supposed to slash this one with psychological, because it's kind of psychological. Now, yes, you still have room for question later. Now, what I'm trying to explain now, guys, is that trading is more than mere analyzing your technical analysis, your fundamental analysis, your everything and everything. You know, before we started this Zoom meeting, I mentioned something like mental analysis. Yes, trading has to do with your mindset. It has to do with your own self. It has to do with your own self. Now, the thing is that maybe after some losing streaks, maybe we've lost for, sorry guys, I need to drink water. All right, so after some losing streaks, and then we feel there's something I'm not doing wrong. And then what's the next thing you go to do? You say, I want to go and learn technical analysis more. Maybe it is the charts that I'm not analyzing right. Maybe it is something that I'm not doing right. 90% of the time, the fact is that what is wrong is not in your analysis. What is wrong is not in whatever fundamental or technicals or sentimentals you've done. What is wrong is in your head, is in your mindset. It is in what you have. It is in your, I don't know, it is in your mind. It is what is programmed. This is what you program your mind to do. Because honestly, the psychological aspect of trading is very, very, very important. Very important, guys. Very important. Now, this is everything that I'm trying to say. If you have a wrong mindset about cryptocurrency trading, then you might find it difficult to scale through. This is why I'm saying this. Now, let's take this for example. Let's say someone that has this short-term gratification mindset. That's okay, man, I'll just go in and out, do this and that of a trade. And then the person has not well analyzed their coins, and then they just go in with the wrong mindset and then they can just feel like they are the boss, or because they've won and then they feel that, okay, I'm a master in the game. They don't try to like understand these things deeply. But for somebody that has the right mindset about cryptocurrency trading, someone that has the right mindset about thinking consistently, because that is the main goal. Consistent, profitable trading, consistent profit, consistent profit, making the profit again and again and again and again and again. But somebody that is just making a profit randomly, I mentioned it earlier, someone that just made a profit now and then randomly again by luck they make another profit. That's not how it works. You need to think in a way that is going to program your mind to take profits. I mean, to be profitable consistently through cryptocurrency trading. That is how it works, guys. That is how it works. You need to program your mind. You need to leave all the bad attitude, because it is your attitude and behavior that gives you the wrong mindset. It is your attitudes and behavior towards the market. Now, like, this is what I mean by the attitudes and behavior. The bad attitudes that we have in cryptocurrency trading, even trading, forex, stocks, everything, it includes like, hesitation. When you hesitate before you take a trade now, and then also distorting market information. When you don't fully understand the market information, you tend to like confuse it for yourself. And then also hoping. Hope is a very, very dangerous thing in crypto trading. It's a very, very dangerous thing. So you must remove everything like hope. After you've analyzed your market, just leave it like that. Let the market do its work. If it goes wrong, you learn from it. You enter another trade. There are plenty of trades to come. So also, it's as simple as, guys, as now you need to shape your mental environment. Like, you need to shape your mindset. You need to remove that wrong mindset from your head. You need to remove that wrong mindset from your head. Now, for you to do that, this is what you need to do. You need a tool to first start. Normally, whatever you want to do now, let's take a sculpture, for instance. If the person is an artist that is sculpting, let's say someone that is sculpting David's statue, the person is going to need tools now. Those there are tools that they use. I don't know, I think Scapula or something. But now in cryptocurrency trading, there are two tools that you need first. And those tools are willingness and desire to learn. Willingness and desire to learn. When you have the desire to learn, it will restructure and install beliefs and attitudes that are necessary for you to achieve the goal. The goal of what? Consistency, profitable trading. As simple as that, guys. The goal of consistency, profitable trading. It is very, very important. Very, very important, guys. So that's that on mindset. That's that on mindset. That's that on mindset. Let me admit this one and proceed. Okay, so the next one is lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. I've mentioned this one a little bit when I was talking about setting of rules. When you set your rules and then you don't follow them, you don't keep to them, that means you are not disciplined. And it is very, very bad. It is very, very bad when you are not disciplined in your crypto trading. When you can restrain that feeling, because there's nothing you want to do. It's going to come. It's going to come. When you see a coin pumping, you feel it's 10%. You feel, man, this coin might reach 100%. You have that feeling, I want to jump in. It just comes like that. Like, the thing just comes from nowhere, honestly. But if you practice restraint, if you practice the resistance to hold that thing back, because it is not according to your trading plan, it is not according to your set rules, then you will avoid mistake for yourself. You will avoid mistake. Then you have JOMO. FOMO is the opposite of JOMO now. Fear of missing out. When you are very, very happy that you didn't actually get in that trade because it starts to dump, you now be happy. You get that joy of missing out. So that is it, guys. You need to be very, very disciplined. That is what cryptocurrency trading takes. And that is like the psychological aspect of it, guys. All right. With I just pick those stuff little by little, and then I hope that you guys are able to understand. So let me just quickly review it again so that you guys can like understand and let it stick again. So we started with how to avoid trading errors, and then I told you guys that there are things that you learn and unlearn in this Zoom session. So, and then also I mentioned that the type of errors that we have, like moving your stop losses too soon, and then also errors like not planning, errors like not taking profits, errors like not letting your profit run, errors like not thinking long term. Now, we also mentioned the causes of this type of errors, and then we said, let's say the fear, the fear type of causes. When you're afraid, you make unplanned trading decisions. You just go inside the market without analyzing, without setting anything. When you're afraid, it happens. And then also we talked about the failure to take responsibility. If you are not ready to take responsibility, you are not willing to take responsibility, then you will continue making trading mistakes. So guys, it is very, very important that you take responsibility. Whether it is a loss or it is a profit, you must be willing to accept that responsibility, because it is when you accept that responsibility, the thing will not get to shape how you feel. It will not get to shape the you internally. It will not get to shape that feeling bad, that feeling that comes when you feel bad after losing a trade. It won't shape it. Why? Because you've accepted it earlier. Before you place the trade, you knew that this is what might happen. This is the possible scenario. The trade might either go up or come down, and then you've accepted. If it goes down, fine. You've taken the responsibility for yourself. As simple as that, guys. And then also we talked about the failure to set rules, that you must set rules for yourself. If you are not setting rules, it will cause trading errors. If you are not setting rules for yourself, cryptocurrency trading is very, very free, but still you must learn how to set rules for yourself so that you can understand these things. It's very, very important. And then also we talked about the psychological aspect, the mindset aspect, which is also very, very important. It's very, very vital in cryptocurrency trading, guys. So I'll be taking questions right now. If you have any questions, just ask them in the chat session, and I'll be willing to answer everything. If you have any questions, just ask them in the chat session. If you have any questions, just ask them in the chat session. Ask your question in the chat session. And then if you're just coming in, don't worry. The Zoom link, the recorded version will be uploaded on our YouTube channel later so that you get to rewatch it. I close the meeting. And then I hope you guys learned a lot. I hope you guys learned a lot for what I'm talking about. So if there's anything that you don't even understand in this chat session, you can ask it again, and then I can be able to go over it again for you guys. Or then you can hold on, and then till we upload the Zoom session, till we upload the Zoom session on our YouTube channel, then you can be able to watch it again and understand it again. Don't worry, it will be uploaded on our YouTube channel. It will be uploaded on our YouTube channel, even if you come late. Please send in your question now so that I can answer everything once and for all. Oh. Okay. So I'll be sending our YouTube link to the chat session right now so that you guys can subscribe, and then hold on to we upload the Zoom session so that you can rewatch it. It is there for you guys, free. It is there for you for free. It is there for you for free. Someone said, what platform is best for those coins you post? I didn't post any coin. I was just talking about some other coin, but there are coins that you trade, and then there are exchanges that you trade coins, include Binance, Wobi, Bybit, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. Okay. Okay, someone said, what are the things that you take note before you trade? The things that you take notes depends on your own kind of trading style. Depends on on what type of a trader you are. It depends on what type of trader you are. Okay, I'm trying to get this YouTube link first so that I can just copy and paste it. I'll answer your question now, guys. I'll answer your question now. So okay, someone said, what are the things to look at if you want to trade? Okay, normally it depends on you. It depends on your trading style. It depends on your trading style. You see, you your own entry triggers. We call them entry triggers. Your own entry triggers is pattern formation. Like when a pattern forms on a coin, that is when you want to enter. And you can say your own entry triggers is at support. You can say your entry triggers is a retest of a resistance. So it depends. It totally depends on you. And then if you are saying you want to trade, well, that's not long term. If you are saying you want to trade, you must make sure that you are not trading. I mean, you must make sure that you are trading a coin that has liquidity. You know, for every buyer, there's a seller at the other end. For everything you buy, there's a seller at the other end. So if you are trading an illiquid market that there's nobody that is willing to sell for you, I mean, there is nobody that is willing to buy from your hand, it is not good. It is not good because when there is no liquidity, your orders will just get delayed and they won't get to fill. And maybe when they eventually get to fill, they might be split. Those orders might be split, and then you'll be charged more trading fees. So it is very, very important. It depends on your own strategy. So they're just entry triggers. You can do well to go to our YouTube channel and check our fundamental analysis this thing. There's one Zoom session we made about fundamental analysis. Just check it out and then rewatch it, and then you understand. You understand after rewatching. Okay. All right. I think that will be all. That will be all. Thank you for coming. So we are seeing you next Zoom session. Next Zoom session, guys. And that's next week. That's next week, Saturday. That's next week, Saturday. So thank you so much. Make sure that you check out our YouTube channel. And then if you want to take our crypto trading course, online crypto trading course, where you get to have access to learning material and then also have access to community of cryptocurrency trader, have access to like minds like yourself, and then have access to experts, you can message the WhatsApp number where I said add up Cryptobase Media with that link right there, and then you can subscribe to our YouTube channel if you came late so that you can rewatch this session and then understand it quite all right. So, all right, guys, thank you. That's all. Thank you for coming.